All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Shem El Shai Bashem Chakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teaching we well. Shalom to the elect, the 144,000, first and foremost, pushing this truth in all sincerity in the four quarters of the earth. Lord willing, we be at that number. I'm your brother Tabah Yakonah, coming at you with another video. Lord willing, it's edifying. I'm coming at you. Brother posted in the chat about, something from this senator. I believe it's a senator. Let me see. Carl Rowe, which, he looks like, he is like, that quintessential Edomite, man. All right. But it's a quote from him. It says, we're an empire now. And when we act, we create our own reality. And while you're studying that reality judiciously, as you will, we'll act again, creating other new realities, which you can study too. And that's how things will sort out. We're history's actors, and you, all of you, will be left to just study what we do. Yeah, Carl Rove. All right, and you can see the pride on this devil's face, man. But we know that the scriptures say, man, pride. How does it go? I'm sorry. I should know it. I might have been a little excited, but pride goeth before destruction. Proverbs 16:18. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. You take a look at that devil, and he got a show enough haughty ass spirit on him. Just through and through, right? So, the first thing when I saw this quote, it says, we're an empire now. A lot of things flooded my mind, but the first thing that kind of flooded my mind was the invisible empire, man. When you go to the definition of the invisible empire, Salakia, I didn't sat there and spoke all these words. Didn't even know that it cut off on me, but when you go to the definition of invisible empire, when you go to it in Wikipedia, you'll see that it goes down to, you'll see that it goes down to the Ku Klux Klan. All right, it says the Ku Klux Klan, occasionally referred to as the invisible, quote unquote, the invisible empire, or the invisible empire of the South. Okay, you have to ask, why is it called the invisible empire? And because after a while, they knew that they had to basically had to go underground. They had to keep things on the hush hush. I believe the elder Yashawamba had went into how this America, which is Babylon the Great, pursuant to the Revelation 17th chapter, that whore that rides the beast back, beast being NATO and the EU, the revival of that whole conglomerate being the revival of the ancient Roman Empire. So we're in Rome, part 2 right now. The feet of miry clay and iron. All right, and Nebuchadnezzar's, the dream of Nebuchadnezzar's statue. Daniel, the 2nd chapter, 7th chapter. It had to go. It had to be subverted, man. They had to go underground. It was just too wide open with their ideals, and like Elder Yasserama was saying, this place is steeped in witchcraft, man. All right, and they carry on that witchcraft, man, through their Christianity and worshiping of Caesar Borgia, which a lot of our people do worship, so-called white Jesus. All right, which is an idol. They gave us the slave Bible. All right, they gave us the Bible in slavery. They gave us a cut up edition of the Bible that fit their own personal needs. Basically centered around, slave, follow your master scripture, right? I believe there's a thing called the Jefferson Bible. So they knew who they were dealing with. They knew they were dealing with the Israelites. Christopher Columbus knew he was dealing with the Israelites. That's why he came over here with Hebrew interpreters. You see? He didn't think that he was, I'm going over here to find another way to. No, he knew, he knew who he. You can see that in that movie. I forgot what it was. It was basically a movie about Christopher Columbus, and they referenced Second Esdras. How the Northern Kingdom came over, found another way, fleeing the Assyrian captivity, came over here to the Americas, man. Talking about you Hispanic tribes. They were already over here. So when Christopher Columbus came over here, he already knew who he was going to deal with. That's why he had Hebrew interpreters. But anyways, it's deep, man. It's deep. The only people that the Lord is only dealing with a few men that's going to hold firm and stare this devil straight in his eyeball and say, "No, you're the devil." Okay, but it's really not even for them. It's really not even for them, because the Lord's gonna do what He's gonna do. Hey, Yahweh Shai gonna come back and get His vengeance. He's already defeated death. Okay, He's gonna deliver His elect. Lord willing, we be of that number. But you get juiced up, man, thinking about this, man. And we just hasten the day. But anyways, it's like you. So yeah, man. These guys, this devil's going to wiggle and squirm. He's going to push out all kinds of lies. This is why the scriptures speak about Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation, man. Let me grab that real quick, man. Because that's going to be real, man. That's going to be real very soon. Because this devil is... He's scrambling up the field, man, with all the AI, and he's really making things complicated, and then just making things, giving all these people the comfort that they fucking want by way of making these deals with China, and China's throwing all their crap on our people. Everybody's got pretty much everything they fucking want, man. We talk about inflation, but really everybody that's in America got everything that they can fucking wish for. And that's real. Till it's busting out of their doors, man. Like, for real. But anyways, Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh, is his treasure. A lot of our people don't have fear. This devil damn sure ain't got fear. That's why you look at this guy, man. He got a very proud look, but the Lord gonna smack that fucking proud look off his face, man, when he come back. He's gonna burn this place down, man, turn it into a lake of fire, that second death. All right, and he's gonna destroy Esau, Edom, all these fucking Edomites over here. Excuse my language, my strong language, but sometimes you just gotta express, man. All these Edomites over here. And 2/3 of Israel, man, because this word is going out, but people don't want to listen, man. But that's prophecy, though. 2/3, that's a lot of people, man, of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and those scattered throughout the nations that may look like the nations. It's not a black or white thing, man. It's not a melanated thing. So y'all gonna be destroyed too, man. That's a lot of people. 66%. 66.6%, is spiritual. Because y'all are hand in hand with the devil, man. Hey, but the Lord is going to bring his elect through the fire, man. And we are suffering, man. But hey, that's just our lot, man. One way or another, you're going to suffer, man. But I'd rather suffer for righteousness' sake. The scriptures speak about that, man. Suffer for righteousness' sake, man. But anyways, I know I'm kind of veering off a little bit, but yeah, this devil, man. What it say? It says we're an empire now, and when we act, we create our own reality. So that's what they're doing right now, man. Like I've always bring up that example with Natalie Portman. that movie Annihilation. With, I believe that's about AI. You know, they basically walk into an AI bubble, another world where all kinds of shit, possibilities can take place. And you see that with this devil, man. We call him Nero 47, man. DJT. We believe that he's Nero coming back, that cruel Lord in the book of Isaiah, the 19th chapter. All right, it says, we create our own reality. And while you're studying that reality judiciously, as you will act again, creating and that just brings to mind, you know, the Germans, the Nazis, which the Germans, they're the Temanites, okay? And they're very, very smart tribe of Esau, not the head tribe. The head tribe is Amalek, which right now, hey, they're joined unto to this whore, man, right now. And as the scriptures say, the least of the flock shall draw them out. But, you know, yeah, Teman, man, they had a warfare tactic called Blitzkrieg. And I believe that's World War II or one. So like a two. And they would just overwhelm their enemy with just, you know, lightning. It stood for lightning warfare, right? It says judiciously as you will act again, creating other new realities, which you can study too, and that's how things will sort out. We're history's actors, and you, all of you, will be left to just study what we do. And hey, Amalek is part of that, man, right? They're part of that Hollyweird, right? They push the image through their media. And a lot of Jake get down with it, man. But not to belabor the point, hey, the brother said this is the benefits of rulership, man. These devils call the shots, man. But the tables are going to turn soon. 2 Ezra 6:9, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of his follower. Shalom to the elect.